The hip-hop world is buzzing after Remy Ma reportedly unleashed a series of explosive revelations targeting Eazy the Block Captain. What started as a rumor has now evolved into a full-blown drama, capturing the attention of fans, insiders, and social media users alike. Sources close to the situation suggest that Remy's disclosures could shake the very foundation of alliances and reputations in the rap community, leaving everyone wondering what really happened behind closed doors. Remy Ma, known for her fearless approach and sharp commentary, has never shied away from confrontation. But this time, insiders claim she took things to a completely new level, confronting Eazy, the block captain, with allegations and truths that were previously hidden from the public eye. The nature of these bombshells is still being pieced together, but early reports indicate that they could involve personal disputes, professional betrayals, and revelations that have fans and fellow artists talking nonstop. Social media erupted almost immediately after news of Remy's revelations broke. Clips of interviews, snippets of her statements, and commentary from insiders flooded platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Fans dissected every word, debated every claim, and speculated on the possible fallout. Some expressed shock at the boldness of Remy Ma's disclosures, while others questioned her motives and timing. Regardless, it became clear that this was not just another routine feud. It was a situation that could redefine relationships and reputations in the hip-hop world. Eazy, the block captain, meanwhile, remained largely silent, with his team reportedly working behind the scenes to manage the situation. Whether through legal counsel, publicists, or private negotiations, the focus appeared to be on containing the fallout while assessing the credibility and impact of Remy's bombshells. His response, or lack thereof, has added fuel to the fire, leaving fans to speculate about his next move and how he might defend himself publicly. The timing of Remy's revelations is also a major factor in the drama. Sources suggest that these disclosures come after months of tension, unresolved conflicts, and behind-the-scenes maneuvering. By bringing the issue into the public eye, Remy Ma has shifted control of the narrative, forcing Eazy the block captain and others involved to respond to her terms. The dynamics of this confrontation could have long-term implications, not just for the individuals directly involved, but for the broader hip-hop community and its intricate web of alliances and rivalries. As news continues to spread, fans are eagerly awaiting full details. The potential implications are significant. Reputations could be damaged, relationships strained, and alliances reconfigured. Social media continues to speculate, debate, and amplify every piece of information that emerges. Remy Ma's approach demonstrates a calculated yet fearless strategy, one that prioritizes transparency, accountability, and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths head-on. The question on everyone's mind is clear. What exactly did Remy Ma reveal, and how will Eazy the block captain respond? As the story develops, one thing is certain: this is a confrontation that will not fade quietly into the background. The hip-hop community, fans, and industry insiders are all watching closely, eager to see how the drama unfolds, what truths come to light, and how the reputations of those involved will be impacted. The morning after Remy Ma's explosive revelations, the hip-hop world was already reeling. The leak, which reportedly targeted Eazy, the block captain, had set social media and news outlets ablaze, leaving fans, insiders, and fellow artists scrambling to piece together the full story. The gravity of the situation was evident. This was not a typical feud, but a confrontation that could reshape alliances, reputations, and power dynamics within the rap community. Remy Ma, known for her fearless personality and unwavering confidence, had taken a bold step, confronting someone many considered untouchable, and exposing secrets that had long been hidden from public view. Sources close to Remy Ma revealed that her actions were strategic. Months of simmering tension, disagreements, and personal grievances had reportedly built up, and Remy chose the perfect moment to bring everything to light. The revelations were said to be carefully documented, suggesting that this was not a hasty outburst, but a calculated move designed to shift the narrative in her favor. Her team had prepared to handle the media fallout, legal considerations, and social media backlash, ensuring that her message would resonate while maintaining control over the situation. Social media erupted immediately after the news broke. Clips of interviews, snippets of audio, and commentary from insiders flooded platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Fans dissected every word, debated the authenticity of the claims, and speculated on the potential consequences for both Remy Ma and Eazy the Block Captain. Some expressed shock at the boldness and directness of her revelations, while others questioned whether there might be ulterior motives at play. Regardless, it became clear that Remy Ma's statements were more than just a public airing of grievances. They were a power move intended to expose truths, assert authority, and challenge the status quo. Eazy. The block captain, meanwhile, had remained mostly silent in the immediate aftermath. His team reportedly scrambled behind the scenes, consulting legal counsel and public relations experts to craft a response that could mitigate the impact of Remy's bombshells. The tension was palpable. Every move made by his camp had to be deliberate, strategic, and carefully measured. Silence could be interpreted as weakness or guilt, while speaking too soon might escalate the drama or confirm some of Remy's allegations. The balance was delicate, and the pressure was mounting with every passing hour. The timing of Remy Ma's revelations also played a critical role in the unfolding drama. According to insiders, she'd been gathering information for months, observing patterns, and documenting interactions to ensure that when the moment came, she could present her case convincingly. The decision to go public was calculated, designed to maximize impact and assert control over the narrative. This approach demonstrated her experience not just as an artist, but as a strategist capable of navigating high-stakes situations with precision. The revelations reportedly touched on personal betrayals, professional disputes, and incidents that had long been kept behind closed doors. While the specifics are still emerging, the initial report suggests that the content was deeply unsettling for Eazy the Block Captain and those close to him. Fans and insiders began speculating about what this meant for his credibility, influence, and position within the broader hip-hop community. Each new leak, comment, or post seemed to compound the pressure, creating a rapidly escalating environment where every detail mattered. Industry insiders noted that this confrontation was about more than just individual grievances. It highlighted the complex web of relationships, power dynamics, and rivalries that exist within hip-hop. Allegiances can shift overnight. Reputations can be made or broken by a single revelation, and influence is often contingent on perception as much as talent. Remy Ma's move was a calculated challenge to this system, asserting her authority while forcing others to respond on her terms. As the day progressed, Remy's team continued to monitor media coverage and social media trends. Analysts tracked engagement metrics, noting which posts and statements were generating the most attention. Every detail was documented, every reaction logged, and every trend analyzed. This meticulous approach ensured that Remy remained in control of the narrative, preventing misinformation or speculation from gaining traction. For fans, the unfolding drama was riveting. Hashtags related to the feud trended across multiple platforms, and discussion forums buzzed with speculation. Every statement from Remy, every post from insiders, and every cryptic social media interaction was dissected and debated. Some fans expressed admiration for Remy's courage and boldness, while others warned about potential backlash and long-term consequences. Regardless, the intensity of attention underscored the high stakes of the confrontation and the significance of the revelations. By evening, the hip-hop community was fully engaged. Fellow artists, collaborators, and industry figures weighed in, offering opinions, support, or criticism. The media coverage intensified, analyzing the possible motives behind Remy Ma's move and the implications for Eazy, the block captain's future. Legal experts speculated on potential outcomes, while fans continued to share, comment, and debate every development. As Part 1 concludes, it's evident that Remy Ma's revelations represent more than just a personal conflict. They are a strategic, high-stakes move that could reshape relationships and reputations across the hip-hop community. The leak has triggered intense scrutiny, strategic planning, and public debate, leaving both parties in a precarious position. How they navigate the next steps will determine the trajectory of this drama, influencing not only their individual reputations, but also the broader dynamics of power and influence in the industry. The day after Remy Ma's explosive revelations, the drama surrounding Eazy, the block captain, intensified exponentially. Social media platforms were flooded with posts, reactions, and commentary, each dissecting the details of Remy's bombshells and speculating on the potential fallout. Fans, insiders, and fellow artists tried to make sense of the information, while journalists scrambled to verify facts and provide context. For Remy Ma, this was a pivotal moment. The statements she had made were not just public, they had the potential to reshape her legacy, her relationships within the hip-hop community, and the perception of those she targeted. According to sources close to Remy, the revelations were carefully prepared, documented, and timed for maximum impact. This was not an impulsive act born out of anger or frustration. It was a calculated move. Remy understood the power of narrative and influence within the music industry and used this knowledge to ensure that her disclosures would dominate conversations, command attention, and compel responses from Eazy, the block captain, and others involved. Her approach combined transparency with strategy, leveraging social media, insider accounts, and her own credibility to solidify her position. Meanwhile, Eazy, the block captain, and his team faced intense scrutiny. Legal advisors and publicists were reportedly in constant communication, evaluating the claims, assessing potential risks, and planning responses. The stakes were high. The allegations, whether fully substantiated or not, had the potential to damage his reputation, undermine alliances, and shift perceptions of his credibility within the community. Every move had to be measured. A premature statement could escalate the conflict, while silence could be interpreted as a tacit admission. Balancing the right timing with the correct messaging became a top priority. Social media, as expected, played a central role in escalating the drama. Clips of Remy Ma's statements, screenshots of supposed evidence, and insider commentary were shared thousands of times within hours. Platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok were inundated with content, with fans analyzing every angle. Supporters of Remy praised her courage, applauding her for exposing truths and standing firm, while others questioned her motives, arguing that airing such issues publicly could backfire or be misinterpreted. Meanwhile, discussions about Eazy's next move dominated the online conversation. Would he respond publicly? Would he issue a formal statement? Or would he remain silent, letting the narrative unfold without his input? Sources suggest that the revelations touched on multiple sensitive areas, including professional disputes, interpersonal conflicts, and incidents previously kept private. The complexity of the situation made it difficult for casual observers to fully understand the depth of the drama. Insiders noted that the tension between Remy and Eazy had been building for months, with small conflicts, misunderstandings, and disagreements accumulating over time. The public confrontation, however, brought everything to a boiling point, turning private matters into a widely scrutinized spectacle. As the day progressed, both camps worked tirelessly behind the scenes. Remy Ma's team monitored media coverage, gauged public sentiment, and prepared responses to emerging questions. Legal advisors ensured that all statements were defensible, accurate, and aligned with the strategy. Every public post, interview, and interaction was carefully evaluated, demonstrating a disciplined approach to crisis management. Simultaneously, Eazy, the block captain's team, conducted their own internal review, seeking to verify claims, identify potential vulnerabilities, and prepare a response that would protect his reputation and mitigate long-term consequences. The timing of these developments was crucial. Remy Ma's calculated approach ensured that her revelations would dominate the conversation, forcing Eazy and others to respond on her terms. The strategic use of social media amplified the drama, reaching millions of users in hours. Analysts and insiders observed that this was not merely a personal dispute, but a demonstration of power dynamics, influence, and control within the hip-hop community. Remy's ability to command attention and drive the narrative positioned her advantageously, while Eazy faced the challenge of defending himself without losing credibility or composure. Industry reactions further intensified the scenario. Fellow artists, collaborators, and commentators weighed in, adding layers of interpretation, speculation, and critique. Media outlets ran multiple segments exploring possible motives, historical context, and the implications of Remy's disclosures. For fans, the narrative evolved rapidly, with every new detail or rumor prompting immediate discussion. The combination of strategic revelation, real-time social media amplification, and fan engagement created an unprecedented level of pressure on all parties involved. Inside Eazy's camp, the pressure was mounting. Advisors emphasized the importance of caution, consistency, and clarity. Every potential response was analyzed for tone, content, and timing. The goal was to neutralize the impact of Remy's bombshells without inadvertently escalating the conflict. Public perception was critical, as reputational damage in the music industry can have long-lasting effects on career opportunities, collaborations, and public trust. By evening, the broader hip-hop community had fully engaged with the situation. Conversations about power, accountability, and reputation dominated social media. Fans debated who held the moral high ground, whether Remy Ma's revelations were justified, and how Eazy the Block captain might respond. The scenario highlighted the delicate balance of influence, control, and perception in the music industry, illustrating how quickly personal disputes can escalate into widely publicized dramas with far-reaching consequences. As Part 2 concludes, it becomes clear that the confrontation between Remy Ma and Eazy the Block captain is more than a personal feud. It is a strategic battle of narrative, reputation, and influence within a high-stakes environment. The tension, scrutiny, and speculation set the stage for the next chapter in this unfolding drama, where the decisions made by both parties could determine not only the resolution of this dispute, but also the broader dynamics of power and alliances within the hip-hop community. By the time Part 3 begins, the drama surrounding Remy Ma and Eazy the Block captain had reached an unprecedented level. The initial revelations had set off a chain reaction, with social media, news outlets, and industry insiders all weighing in on the controversy. The situation was no longer just about personal grievances. It had become a full-blown public spectacle, one that could influence careers, alliances, and reputations across the hip-hop community. Remy Ma, with her calculated strategy and fearless approach, had successfully shifted the narrative, placing Eazy the Block captain and his team in a reactive position. Sources close to Remy suggest that the timing of her disclosures was critical. She reportedly spent months gathering information, documenting incidents, and observing patterns to ensure that her revelations would have maximum impact. This wasn't an impulsive confrontation. It was a strategic move designed to assert authority and expose truths that had long been hidden. By controlling the timing, content, and dissemination of her statements, Remy ensured that she maintained the upper hand, framing the narrative on her own terms. Eazy, the Block captain, meanwhile, was faced with a difficult balancing act. His silence in the immediate aftermath was strategic, but the pressure to respond was mounting. Advisors and legal counsel reportedly urged caution, emphasizing the need to craft a response that was measured, credible, and consistent. The goal was to mitigate reputational damage without escalating the conflict further. Any misstep could be amplified on social media, in news coverage, and by rivals seeking to exploit the controversy. As the day unfolded, social media continued to explode. Every post, clip, or statement related to the confrontation was shared, debated, and dissected by fans, influencers, and journalists alike. Hashtags trended across multiple platforms, creating a constant stream of commentary and speculation. Some praised Remy Ma for her courage and transparency, while others criticized her for airing disputes publicly. Regardless, the conversation demonstrated the intense level of engagement and the high stakes of the situation. Public perception was now a critical battlefield, as every reaction, rumor, and interpretation had the potential to influence the broader narrative. Industry insiders noted that the revelations had far-reaching implications beyond the immediate conflict. They highlighted the complex network of relationships, alliances, and rivalries in hip-hop, illustrating how quickly a personal dispute can evolve into a community-wide discussion with career-altering consequences. Remy Ma's approach emphasized accountability, transparency, and strategic foresight, challenging norms and forcing others in her circle, including Eazy, to respond with precision. Behind the scenes, Eazy. The block captain's team worked tirelessly to gather facts, assess potential risks, and prepare statements. They analyzed Remy's disclosures, cross-referenced past events, and evaluated the credibility of each claim. Advisors also monitored social media trends to anticipate public reaction and craft messaging that would be both defensive and persuasive. The pressure was intense. Every word, every post, and every interaction could alter the trajectory of the unfolding drama. Meanwhile, Remy Ma remained focused on controlling the narrative. Her team continued to monitor media coverage and social media discussions, ensuring that misinformation or speculation did not gain traction. Legal advisors reviewed public statements, interviews, and posts to verify accuracy and alignment with her overall strategy. The meticulous planning highlighted her understanding of high-stakes communication, demonstrating that effective crisis management requires both foresight and discipline. As Part 3 progressed, the implications for the broader hip-hop community became increasingly clear. Fellow artists, collaborators, and insiders began weighing in, offering perspectives, support, or criticism. Analysts discussed the potential long-term effects on alliances, reputations, and career opportunities, emphasizing that the controversy extended far beyond the individuals directly involved. Fans followed the developments closely, debating the ethical, professional, and personal aspects of the confrontation, and generating new waves of content across platforms. By evening, it was evident that the situation had become a defining moment in both Remy Ma and Eazy the Block Captain's careers. The revelations had exposed vulnerabilities, tested loyalties, and challenged perceptions. Public scrutiny, media coverage, and social media amplification ensured that every decision and response would be highly visible and consequential. The unfolding drama served as a powerful reminder of how quickly personal disputes can escalate in the digital age, where information spreads rapidly and public opinion can shift overnight. As Part 3 concludes, the narrative remains fluid and unpredictable. Remy Ma's bold approach has successfully captured attention, asserted control, and set the stage for ongoing developments. Eazy, the block captain, faces a critical moment of decision-making, with the potential to respond strategically or risk further damage. The story is a high-stakes interplay of reputation, influence, and perception, illustrating the intricate dynamics of the hip-hop industry and the power of strategic disclosure. Ultimately, this confrontation underscores the importance of preparation, accountability, and strategic thinking. Remy Ma's revelations demonstrate how carefully planned actions can shift narratives, challenge assumptions, and compel responses from even the most established figures. As the community watches closely, the coming days and weeks will determine the ultimate outcomes, influence long-term reputations, and reveal how power and influence operate in a high-pressure, high-visibility environment. The stage is set, the stakes are high, and the world is watching. How Remy Ma and Eazy, the block captain, navigate the aftermath of these bombshells will define not only their personal legacies, but also the broader dynamics of trust, loyalty, and accountability in the hip-hop world. The next moves will be critical, and every decision will be scrutinized, debated, and remembered as part of this unforgettable chapter in music history. If you've been following this explosive drama, it's clear that Remy Ma's revelations against Eazy the Block Captain are more than just a personal feud. They are a high-stakes confrontation that could reshape reputations, alliances, and power dynamics across the hip-hop community. This isn't a story to be taken lightly. Every statement, leak, and reaction has amplified the tension, creating a situation where perception is just as important as reality. Staying informed, analyzing facts, and understanding the context is crucial for anyone following this unfolding drama. For fans and observers, the key takeaway is that strategic communication, preparation, and timing can completely change the narrative. Remy Ma's bold move demonstrates how carefully planned actions, combined with meticulous documentation, can assert control and influence public perception. Her approach highlights the importance of transparency, accountability, and calculated decision-making, especially when confronting high-profile figures with significant influence. It's a lesson in both strategy and courage, showing that standing firm on principles can come at a high cost but also yield tremendous impact. Meanwhile, Eazy, the block captain's response, or lack thereof, underscores the challenges of managing high-pressure situations in the public eye. Every action, statement, or silence carries weight, shaping public opinion and influencing broader dynamics within the community. For followers of the story, it's a chance to observe how reputation, influence, and narrative management intersect, demonstrating the delicate balance of communication, credibility, and timing. This drama also illustrates the role of social media as both a platform and a pressure point. Information spreads rapidly, reactions multiply instantly, and public opinion can shift in a matter of hours. Hashtags, viral posts, and trending discussions amplify every aspect of the confrontation, making it essential for anyone involved or anyone observing to act strategically and stay grounded in verified facts. Understanding this environment helps fans and insiders alike appreciate the complexities of high-stakes disputes in the digital age. For those following Remy Ma and Eazy the Block Captain, the coming days and weeks will be critical. How each party chooses to respond will determine not only the resolution of this conflict, but also the long-term implications for their reputations, alliances, and influence. Observing their strategies, analyzing their statements, and noting the reactions from fans and industry insiders provides a rare, real-time lesson in crisis management, reputation protection, and the power of narrative control. As this story continues to develop, it's essential to pay attention to verified updates, consider the broader context, and evaluate the motivations behind each action. This is not just about drama, it's about strategy, accountability, and the high stakes of visibility in the modern music industry. Remy Ma's approach exemplifies the impact of planning, precision, and courage, and her actions will likely be studied and discussed long after the immediate controversy has faded. In conclusion, this confrontation highlights a fundamental truth. In high-profile conflicts, preparation, transparency, and strategic communication are everything. Remy Ma's revelations have set a new standard for accountability and influence, and Eazy, the block captain's response will continue to shape the narrative. For fans, insiders, and anyone interested in the dynamics of the music industry, following this story closely offers insight into the power of information, timing, and decisive action. Stay informed, stay engaged, and watch carefully as this high-stakes drama unfolds, because every move from here on out could change the course of hip-hop history.